Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
It's Chevy truck season. And with the Chevy Silverado, there's no such thing as an uphill battle. With the Chevy Silverado, you can take on the mountains or you can move them. Because with impressive towing capability, an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen, and a choice of powerful engines to pick from, whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado with the capability you need. Click to learn more. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Welcome to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm RD. Welcome back in. If you're joining us live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook, it's under Strikeout Beer right now. I mean, that's where we do most of our work. But you're catching the stream there, but you're also listening to the audio wherever you stream your favorite podcast and least favorite podcast. Again, I'm RD. It's Mock Draft Monday. So what we're going to do is hammer out a mock draft or two. They should go pretty quick. We're going to keep it like 10-team. And we'll do a PPR and we'll do a standard. We're going to talk about players that we're looking for and we don't want any part of. And sit back and enjoy our Monday. It's hot as, I was going to say hot as balls outside. It's so freaking hot. It's unbelievably warm here in North Texas. So what we're going to use, I usually use the Draft Wizard, to be honest. But a buddy of ours, Dylan from Mostly Football, he brought Alan and myself on for a quick mock draft a couple weeks ago. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be actually using Sleeper here. I'm going to bring it up on the screen so you can see what we're working with. Now, you're looking at 10-team PPR. This is going to be a snake draft. I went ahead and picked number 5 because I didn't really want to do first or 10. You know, where either, I don't know. I just started right in the middle. It's 2 minute per pick, apparently 15 rounds. This should go really quick, and I can pause it and as we go along. If I can't pause it and it just starts going awry, we're just going to bounce. We're going to leave so effing quick. But I say let's get into it. Let's start this draft. Are you sure you want to start? Yeah, go ahead. Let's do this. All right. You got Justin Jefferson, CMC, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, and now it's on me. Not a surprise with Justin Jefferson or Christian McCaffrey. Now, I know that it's computer talking right now, but I think I'm going to try to avoid Cooper Kupp unless I'm like in the 10 hole here, to be honest. Now, Jamar Chase, another great pick. I don't even have the available players up in front of me. Oh, okay, so we have Austin Eckler, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Bijan Robinson. Yeah, it's going to have to be Austin Eckler. You know, I love Travis Kelce. I don't have a problem with taking him in the first round ever, but we're going to go ahead and take Austin Eckler would be prudent. So Kelce's off next. Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Pat Mahomes, number 9. A.J. Brown, Barkley on the number 11 pick in the second round. Then we got Robinson, Lamb, Chubb, and then Adams. Again, Adams was another guy that I'm kind of avoiding, to be honest with you, just for the sheer fact that, I don't know, with Jimmy G back there, can he be good? Yeah, he's proven it. He's serviceable. He's all right. But for me, and then, of course, it's showing right now Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Amon St. Brown. And here's I don't want to get involved with Jonathan Taylor right now. I don't know what the hell's going on in Indianapolis, and I don't want any part of it. And I'm, Derrick Henry, yeah, I can go 2 stud running backs, but let's go with the Sun guy. Let's get Amon-Ra St. Brown in here. Going to do great things this year. So, bam, hitting it. Of course, Taylor goes off, Henry, Wilson. Josh Allen finally gets picked at the tail end of the second round. Then you got Waddle, Pollard, Stevenson, Andrews, beginning the third round. Back on me. I got Josh Jacobs, Jalen Hurts, Chris Olave, T. Higgins. Not really digging any of those names, but I think I got to go ahead and make a call here. I'm not picking my quarterback. I'm not picking Jalen Hurts right now. I don't feel like I need to pick T. Higgins in the third round. So let's go running back. I'm not super excited, but there should be a lot of dump offs in Vegas, so let's go with Josh Jacobs. Hurts immediately after Olave, Metcalf, Smith, Hall, Etienne, Higgins, finally Gibbs, Najee Harris, Deebo Samuel, and now it's on me. Now we got this is what's kind of giving me the ranking right now that Sleeper has. We got Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Kenneth Walker, Keenan Allen, Calvin Ridley, Joe Mixon. This is one thing I like about being in the middle. Now, if I didn't take Jacobs, and I should have thought about this, I would have definitely right here went down and got Joe Mixon. I have no problem taking Joe Mixon here. What is he? What else does he have to prove? But you know what? I'm not going to take Burrow. I know you see the Bengals sign right there, and I'm sure that'll piss some people off. But what we're going to do is we're going to take Lamar Jackson. Mixon's off the board. Kenneth Walker. We got Allen, Kamara, Hockenson, Burrow, Fields in the 5th round right there, right after Burrow. Calvin Ridley back on me. We got Aaron Jones, Amari Cooper, George Kittle, Justin Herbert. If I didn't take Jackson there, I could have definitely took Mixon and then got Justin Herbert again. I think it's a perfect position for him. I'm not drafting DeAndre Hopkins. It's just not happening this year. I need receivers, right? I'm looking at Eckler, Jacobs. I've got the Sun God. I need a receiver. I really don't want to pick Amari Cooper, but I feel like I'm being pushed in that direction. Like I have to. So let's go ahead. Judy's next. Hopkins, Herbert, Jones, Kittle. We got Sanders, London, DJ Moore, Dobbs, Pierce rolling out to the 6th round here. Now here we are, and we got to fill in. So what we're doing is 1 QB, 2 RBs, 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 2 flex positions. I don't even know why that's in there. I should have fixed that, and I should have just moved that to a wide receiver. So at this point, do you want to take the second-year kid out of Green Bay with Christian Watson, or do you want to roll the dice with? I love Scary Terry. I really do. There's Madison just sitting there looking at me, starting RB out there, up in Minnesota with Dalvin Cook leaving. I'm not going Kyle Pitts. I'm not drafting DeAndre Swift. Godwin wouldn't be a terrible pick here. You know what? Let's go Watson. How about that? Then goes Akers, Madison, McLaurin, Swift, Godwin, Connor. Great pick, I think, right there. Get Connor in the 7th. And you got Pitts, Cook, and it's back on me. Dalvin Cook made it to the 7th round. Not signed on a team, but, let's go ahead and pause for 1 second here. All right. Let's see what we got. Obviously, it's telling me to pick another QB for some reason. I don't know if I selected something where you can have dual QBs. I probably need to look into that. Then you got Waller, Goddard, Brandon Ayuk. I'd hate to go another receiver here. And then I got Tyler Lockett right there. This is a serious, do I take Brandon Ayuk? It's number 1 receiver. I love Deebo Smith, but let's be honest, Brandon Ayuk is the number 1 receiver in San Francisco. And then Tyler Lockett, amazing. He's always steady, rock solid. They're about a coin flip. Let's diversify the funds here. Let's go West Coast. Michael Pittman, Trevor Lawrence, Darren Waller, Goddard, Kirk, Dak Prescott made it to the 8th round. You got Mike Williams, Pacheco, Marquise Brown, James Cook, and then back on me. And this is where I'm kind of looking around. I'm not really too excited about Mike Evans this year either. I might have to go Rashad White here. I need a running back. I need to put somebody. Now, I'm not really too jacked about Javonte Williams either out of Denver. I'd rather have their backups, to be honest. And if I'm looking at this, I can already see my next pick that I'm ready to go for. So we're going to get another running back just to put somebody on the bench, because I'm hoping that I get the tight end I'm looking for here. Watson's next. Lockett, Johnson, Smith, Evans, Williams, Montgomery, Trey Burks, and here we go. This is where I'm going to get my tight end. I'm going to pick up Evan Ingram. Finished the season super strong last year. All right, who we got here? Pickens, Addison, Dotson, Tony, Dillon, Zay Flowers, Johnston, Gibson, Brandon Cooks, Michael Thomas, and now it's on me. And at this point, we're kind of going to balance it out a little bit more. I mean, we've got 3 running backs. We've got 4 receivers. It's telling me to take, Pat Freiermuth. I just took a tight end. Don't need another one. Njoku's right behind him, along with Tua. Juju Smith-Schuster. You know who I'm looking at right now? And I've got too many running backs, but I say let's get one more. We're going to go, because it's either Juju Smith-Schuster or Brian Robinson. That's exactly what I'm looking for, looking at right now. And to be honest with you, I think I'd rather have Robinson, but I've made a decision where I've got 3 running backs already. Let's get a backup, receiver. Let's get Juju. I don't know how he's going to do. He's getting a little old, Robinson went immediately. Jamal Williams and Njoku. Herbert, Davis, P. Ryan, Freiermuth, Richardson. And now it's back on me. I'm rocking. I've got 1 QB. I've got 3 running backs. I got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and 2 flex already in there. So we're in the 11th round. I told you this is going to go super quick. So now we're looking to fill in the bench real nice somebody, it's a little too early to take a chance. But next up, Rashad Penny, Philadelphia. The Philadelphia backfield is just not, it's crowded as all get out. Then you got Odell Beckham down here. Not really excited about that, about him either. You got Elijah Moore out in Cleveland. Courtland Sutton. I think, I just took a receiver, so I'd like to get maybe another running back or see who's out there. But I think I'm going to have plenty of time for that. There's Damian Harris all the way down there. Jerick McKinnon. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take Courtland Sutton. I really expect, Russ to cook a little bit more this year. So Tua's after him, goes after him. Geno Smith, Rashad Penny. We got Dalton Schultz, Kirk Cousins, Rodgers, Cole Kmet, Damian Harris, and then Akani. I don't know if Akani. I never say his name right. I'm gonna grab Jerick McKinnon right here because he's gonna put up points every single week. That he's an amazing pass catcher from the backfield. Dial him up if you need him in a pinch. He's going to do good things. Elijah Moore, then we got Beckham, Kincaid, Okonkwo. 49ers defense popped in a 13 round. Wow. Alan Lazard, Rondell Moore. You got Williams from Detroit, receiver out that way. And so we're looking at, I got 2 rounds, and it's recommending the defense to me, and I'm just not in on that. And I generally don't take, defense too early, especially, if I went for the Niners, yeah, sure. But I'm not going to get my kicker until the next round. Unless I want to break that. Do I want to go kicker? I could probably go kicker here. Justin Tucker's just sitting there. Let's get the number 1 kicker in the league. There we go. Let's get my guy. I got 1 more pick. Who am I going to fill in? I pretty much think it's going to be Jacoby Myers. And that's exactly who it's going to be. We're gonna lock in Jacoby Myers here. That puts me at 5 receivers, 4 running backs, a tight end, and 2 flex, 1 QB. I don't generally draft 2 quarterbacks, and this is the point where we're going to get a defense. We got to pick one. So our last pick, Miami Dolphins. No, we'll go Patriots. Patriots are always going to be the Patriots, so I think we got a pretty good draw there. We're going to lower this down, and there's the draft, right? So after I picked Tucker, the Eagles went off the board. Laporta, Thielen, Mitchell, Bateman, Jones, the Ravens defense, Harrison Butker, Buffalo Bills, Jacoby Myers. Obviously, I took Jacoby Myers, and then Dulcich, Carlson. If you can get Dulcich in the 14th round, I think it's a pretty good steal. Daniel Carlson, Jets, Cowboys, Money McPherson all the way at the end. Oh, he was the first round of 14. There we go. Then we got Elliott, Bass, Steelers, Koo, the Patriots, Jacoby Myers, the Dolphins, McManus, Sanders, and it finished off with the Chiefs. So there you go. That's the whole board. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Draft better kickers. Hey, I'm sorry. I was too busy streaming right there. El Capitano, how we doing? Headhunting's in the house. Boner, how we doing? Headhunting says Eagle D is going to tear it up. Yeah, why not? I can see that happening. Lizzie, hello. So there you go. That's a look right there. Let me get my face off of here. There you go. That's a look at the board. This is a 10-team PPR draft with like I mentioned, you have a QB, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, 2 flex, and a kicker and a defense. So not bad. I think we got to see what our grade could be. Do you think they give it to us now? Let me see. Or does it just say it draft's over, beat it, kid? Yeah, no, that's it. Let's see completed. So you're going to give me, I don't get a little rating or anything like that? I thought it was phenomenal. I was like, bang, I knocked it out of the park, baby. It says convert to a league. Yeah, I'd love to put this on a league. Share your draft, complete draft settings. So we do have some scoring and things like that we can get into play. But yeah, I like this. Sleeper seems to be pretty easy, pretty fun. So we're going to start a new mock draft, but this time we're going to do standard. I'm going to show you how everything everything's changed. Let's going to do draft settings. Apologies. This takes just a second. We're going to keep it 10 teams. I drafted 5th last time, and I'm going to draft 5th again, I think. Yeah, we're going to claim the old 5-hole. There we are. Let's close that out. Whoo. It's going to be a great season. I'm really excited, to be honest with you. I'm very hot in there, too. Sweating. Season can't get here quick enough, to be honest. When the Hall of Fame game comes, it's just a night where you're just, there's tons of interviews and pageantry and things like that. And, people mic'd up. And I really do enjoy it. I'll have it on in the background. I watch it. I definitely watch the first handful of minutes and then kind of go about my day, but it's on and love it being on. All right, let's fire it up. This is what we got. We're going to start this draft again. 10 teams standard. Let's get going. Yeah, I'm ready to start that S. Ooh. Oh. All right, so slightly different here. CMC, Eckler, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson off the board. So, as I said before, I'm not taking Cooper Kupp. Just can't do it. I think at this point, I'm probably going to catch some flack for it, but I'm going to take Travis Kelce right here. Absolutely. Tyreek Hill next, Kupp, Diggs, Robinson, Barkley. That was the first round. Then we move into the second round. We got Taylor, Brown, Mahomes, Lamb, Adams. So I feel like I'm in a pretty good position here. Great that Chubb made it all the way to the second round. That's exactly who I'm picking. No question. He's going to have a great year. He's going to be catching the ball, running the ball, just pounding away. So after I took Chubb, we had Henry, Waddle, Jacobs, Wilson, St. Brown, Allen. So we got 2 QBs off the board. Tony Pollard up there in the 3-hole. Chris Olave, now it's on me. It pushes me straight to a quarterback again, Jalen Hurts. I'm not picking Hurts. I'm not picking Breece Hall. If I wanted to be a real jerk here or just a wild ass, I would take Mark Andrews. But looking at it, I want another running back just to kind of, I think I have to, right? And I think Najee Harris is going to be that. Now, if it's PPR and I have a chance for Ramondre Stevenson, yes, I'll take Ramondre Stevenson every time. Yeah, and he can win in standard too, but I just like him more. I like him more in PPR. So let's go Najee Harris. All right. Jalen Hurts next off. Higgins, Etienne, Andrews, Stevenson finally goes. That's the end of the third round. As we roll into the fourth, you got Breece Hall, Jahmyr Gibbs, Walker, Smith, Kamara. Kamara's another one I'm not touching. Just not doing it. All right, so now I got to start drafting some receivers here, right? And bam, I get a choice between DK Metcalf, Deebo Samuel, Keenan Allen. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go DK Metcalf, to be honest with you. I think I have to. Keenan Allen, I think he gets hurt just a little too often for me. Deebo Samuel, he's a great player, amazing talent, but what's his job role this year? Is he going to be the Swiss Army knife? Brandon Ayuk's obviously the number one receiver. You have CMC there. I mean, yes, he'll be viable, but give me Metcalf. Give me Metcalf. Man, that guy hit Mixon so damn fast. I got Amari Cooper, Samuel, Allen. That finishes off the fourth round. Fifth round, Justin Fields comes off the board. George Kittle, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Okay. Nobody freak out. But we might have got ourselves in a good situation. Either I take a quarterback right here, and I'm looking right at Justin Herbert, or I got Calvin Ridley. I need another receiver. Got Scary Terry, some other people. I really do think Herbert's going to have a phenomenal year, and I'm going to take that chance right here. Fifth round, I mean, Justin Fields went four picks ago. Let's go ahead and lock up Herbert. Dobbins, another guy I'm kind of avoiding. Then Jones, London, Ridley, and Hockenson. They round out the fifth round. On to the sixth round. Hopkins, Akers, Pitts, McLaurin, Godwin. If Godwin was still there, I would have picked Godwin myself. Looking at here, we got Miles Sanders, Damian Pierce, DJ Moore, Jerry Jeudy, Christian Watson. It's a toss-up for me between Jerry Jeudy and Christian Watson. And I took in the previous draft Courtland Sutton in, I don't know, like the 10th round, 8th round, whatever it was. We're going Jeudy here, okay? I feel pretty good about it. Pierce immediately leaves. Dalvin Cook, Watson, Moore. That finishes off the 6th round. Then we got Madison, Sanders, Pittman, Brown. It's on me. Take a quick look at the roster. We got 1 QB, 2 RBs, 2 receivers, a tight end, nobody in the flex yet. Obviously, no kicker defense. So far, I've taken Travis Kelce, Nick Chubb, Najee Harris, DK Metcalf, Justin Herbert, and Jerry Jeudy. Now, let's work on some flex. I'm very excited about what I'm looking at right here. Now, do I want to take James Conner or Brandon Ayuk? Obviously, they're not going to be either one's not going to be there on the back way around, but I think I definitely want a running back in standard leagues. And let's go ahead and lock up James Conner. He proves himself every single year. DeAndre Swift, Trevor Lawrence, Ayuk, Evans, Williams, Prescott finally leaves the board. Watson, White, Goddard, Waller. Here we go. I actually said I wouldn't be able to do it, and now I'm doing it. We got Christian Kirk and Tyler Lockett right there. If I didn't have DK Metcalf at this point, I would definitely take Tyler Lockett. I'm not stacking, but let's go Christian Kirk. Loving this draft already. So after I took Kirk, Lockett left, Pacheco, Juju. No, wait, I'm sorry. Smith, Montgomery, Johnson, Burks, Williams, Addison. It's on me. I pretty much have my team. My starting lineup is set at this point, and now I'm looking at George Pickens, Jahan Dotson, James Cook. I think that's where I'm going to go. I am going to go James Cook, Kadarius Toney, Evan Ingram. If I didn't have my tight end, this is exactly where I took Ingram. I took Ingram in the last draft. If I get him in the 8th or the 9th or 10th round, that's who I'm picking. That's great value at that point. Let's go ahead and knock out James Cook, if you don't mind. George Pickens. You got Penny, Dotson, Johnston, Gibson, Cooks. All right, it's on me. Juju Smith-Schuster, Kadarius Toney, A.J. Dillon. On me now. I've got 3 running backs. I got 2 receivers. Need some more receivers. But, man, Evan Ingram sitting there calling my name. But I think I got to stay strong. But I'll be honest. There's nothing here that's drawing it to me. And I generally don't take this many running backs or this many tight ends, but, am I really about to do this? Let's pause 5 seconds. Artad's in the house. How we doing? Sorry, I got the board up. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize my face wasn't on here. Let me get this banner out of the way. Apologies. Yeah, there we go. Hey, how we doing? Oh, Evan Ingram. I don't know. See what we got receiver-wise. Gabe Davis, Michael Thomas Day, Courtland Sutton's down there, but I already got Jerry Jeudy. This is a tough one. This is a real conundrum. I've backed myself into a corner here. I'm going to do it. We're going Evan Ingram. Why not? Freiermuth, Robinson, Davis, Tua, Flowers, Pirine, Njoku, Richardson, back on me. Need a receiver now. God, there's no way I can double up on Denver receivers. Is there? Is there an effing way that this is going to happen? I don't think so, to be honest. Let me look at some projected points maybe on the receiving end. Yeah, I think, well, he's suspended 6 games. Jameson Williams, he's ranked 112th, but, he's suspended. Elijah Moore sitting right here at 113. Yeah, you know what? Gonna have to do it. Give me Elijah Moore. Gonna have to. Oh, boy. That one made me feel like not great. I don't know why. I just didn't feel good about that pick. All right. So here we are. We're in the 12th round after I took Elijah Moore, Michael Thomas, Kirk Cousins, Bateman, Williams, Herbert, Schultz, Jones, A-Rod, Akani. I'm sure that's how it is. I don't know. And then there's Jarrett McKinnon. Great pick there in the 12th round. On to me, just trying to, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Is this where I took Justin Tucker last time? I probably have another round to pick Justin Tucker, so let's go ahead and scoop up maybe. I guess I can go. God, let's start stacking Denver receivers, I guess. Williams, Harris, Okonkwo, Kincaid, Kmet, Lazard, Beckham, Miller. I mean, I think it's kicker time if you know what I'm talking about. There we go. We got Justin Tucker in the 13th round. You got Mitchell, Dulcich, Algier, Jacoby Myers, Jared Goff, Money McPherson, Harrison Bucker, Daniel Carlson, Tyler Bass, Jacoby Myers, and then back on me now. You know, it's do I want to go defense? Is who's out there? No, nah, not doing that because I'm going to scoop up. New England here in a second, but got more receivers and running backs. It might be a time to kind of scroll down, see who's out there. Yeah, Devin Singletary, I'll take him for sure. Why not, right? I don't even know if he's the starter or not, but he always puts up points, and trust me, that's going to be dump-off city down there in Houston. Koo, McManus, Sanders, Elliott, Dolphins, the Commanders, Titans, the Bucks. We're going defense here. The Niners is available. The Niners, the Seahawks. Aren't the Niners always the first off the board? You know, am I crazy all of a sudden? Look, New England Patriots all the way down here. Let's go San Fran. Why not? There we go. Then the Chargers, Rams, Jets, Packers, and Broncos. And that's it. That's it, people. Shows my little roster here. All right, let's put that down there. Let me get my face out of the way. There you go. I'm good. How are you? Doing great, Artad. Doing real good. Yep, just chilling, enjoying my Monday, to be honest with you. There you go. So there's my I got Travis Kelce, Chubb, Najee Harris, DK Metcalf, Justin Herbert, Jerry Jeudy, James Conner, Kirsten Kirk, James Cook, Evan Ingram, Moore, Sutton, Tucker, Singletary, and the Niners D. I think it's another solid team, to be honest with you. You know, this is where I prefer to pick, to be honest with you. I do like the middle because you're always busy at the draft. Now, if you get the number 1 pick or number 10 pick, you have time between picks. So you almost get I'm not saying you get bored, but I'm saying that, let me go ahead and go full screen here. I'm just saying that as the day kind of wears on, you're in the pool a little bit more. Maybe you're eating a little bit more, you're drinking a little bit more. But being somewhere in the middle, 4, 5, or 6, keeps you there, keeps you entertained and on it. So, but yeah, and I mean, I wanted to sit on here today. Again, this is, RD with SB Fantasy Football. We're live on Strikeout Beer, though. But yeah, I just wanted to knock out some mock drafts. I've only done one, and that, like I said, that was with Dylan for Mostly Football. And why not, right? We're getting so close to the season. I usually knock out a handful of these throughout the week just to try different draft positions, different strategies, who's going to be there. And it really does amaze you, even though they're bots. But with Sleeper, I do like Sleeper, and I like Draft Wizard. They're pretty accurate, I think, when everything pops up, because a lot of people just take the current ADP, but it looks like Sleeper is a little bit more intuitive and things like that. They obviously have to fill out their roster. They're not just taking all the every single best player, so it makes you make some decisions. So, but yeah, that's going to do it. Hey, appreciate y'all for being a part of the podcast. Again, SB Fantasy Football, you can stream that wherever you stream your favorite podcast, and video is on YouTube. So check that out, SB Fantasy Football Podcast. Thanks so much for watching. I'm RD. Have yourself a beautiful Monday. Try to stay cool out there. It's hot. Thank you for listening to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere. This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.